that shit out. Ugh. What's all this about? Why have I been called up again?
Well, time to enjoy more crime.
Don't you realize it's dinner time for the little baby Ido? My son's baby is empty. He's fiercer than a pack of wolves. Yeah, I'm tripping all over my English.
Skipper, it's you.
Exploited by the police we were, like miserable dogs forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom myself, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless without a take. Nothing more I have to say. The sun has set on this Rusty shop owner's existence.
Well, you made a bit over dramatic, you little bitch. Be that as it may, Korakura-san, something has come to Lord that requires your clarification. How much can I get for this off on eBay?
Well,
Oh, my God.
Yes,
Didn't have time to read that. Oh my God! Oh my fucking God!
oh God!
that it is!
Ah!
Sir, there's a knife in your
What?
there's a knife in your foot.
Does he know?
Does he know?
Don't think I fucking know that.
It's like that one thing with like Jake getting bit by the spider and he just silently screams.
Old man is staring into our soul.
Die.
My fucking toes.
Nah, they're overrated
We're
anyway.
in feudal Japan, you think... We're still on feudal medicine, I could die from this shit.
And Skipper died.
The resplendent, splendiferous away treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day!
It can't be!
As I thought.
Young man!
There's no need to
There's
feel
no need
down.
to feel
I said,
down.
young man.
We share one brain cell, I swear to God.
It's the music, man.
Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped?
Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere.
We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaked in the seasoned meat juices.
Okay.
And Ron.
Sandwich? Soaking? Seriously?
Clearly, it couldn't have fallen there by accident. Which means... somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody concealed my Huey treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate. Who would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing!
I don't know.
I think the nerves were severed in my toes.
Excuse me. Could I say something?
Yes, of course.
Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga.
I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case.
Ah, yeah, that's right. The secret undercover operation.
La Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau.
Sorry, I'm ordering food.
You're
That's
good.
my line.
I'm hungry.
2 double cheeseburgers for $4. I'm getting fucking onion rings because. What the fuck is that? Burger King, what the fuck is this? What the fuck are mozzarella fries?
Oh no.
Oh goddamn it! Now I have to order it. And a thing of onion rings. Wicked crimes indeed. Wait. You're lying, Neo.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at something. We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected.
So that's why you were setting undercover, is it?
Yes. I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal.
Okay.
It seems
just explain
likely
more.
that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief. So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. This place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems.
know about the Master Thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Kurakuda-san's koban is all too clear.
Why do I have to get... Anyway. What?
So your turn, Skipper, I think.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Food has been ordered. All think the court would ought to hear the defense's view on this matter. Tell us, who's the despicable piece of shit that stole Kurakuda-san's koban and hidden under the stake?
Oh, you gotta be shocked.
Is it the most suspicious person in the room?
Oh, it's the sergeant.
Obviously, it can only be you! Sergeant, I said
Yes and no, sir.
I said no, sir.
There's a fucking Tonto in my... That was not even remotely the right voice, what the fuck? You're incriminating me when I have a Tonto in my goddamn foot!
Yes.
I'm bleeding!
We'll
As
clean
it-
it up.
How?
As they say, skill issue.
Bring me pictures of band-aids! How dare you! You monster!
Monster?
I stole that koban, did I? I'm the master thief of the Carnival, am I? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me! It was Ido! Ido's the master behind all this!
What the fuck?
The baby did it.
Maybe.
The baby.
Oh, baby. Oh, goddammit. You will push the blame for your crimes onto your own son? An innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Noza! I think he's gonna have a breakdown.
Uh-oh.
You.
Oh.
Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, ah!
The Wario.
Upon Imperial Army, Sergeant Yesa Nosa, preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir.
That certainly was a breakdown.
And now he has a Wario mustache.
Wah!
Wah!
Wah! I'm Mario, #1.
I'm gonna win!
I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna win!
Now with that undignified voice, Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages of the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe? We understand that the temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. I'll put those in are after my own heart. I've heard it's hard for lower ranking soldiers to make a living. Yeah. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son.
Understandable. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant?
Oh my god, was Holly playing Wario? Excuse me?
Yes.
Oh my god. Her chaotic energy for that. I can only imagine she went full feral.
Yes.
Y'all think I eat some food crimes? Holly's consumed some things I question are even food.
I also remember her saying, "Awesome, it's penis." The funniest thing.
The funniest part is her playing fucking Coomer is like the least unhinged she's ever been. The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days I go there and do reconnaissance for a target. And I enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time.
It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and a fork, even. Which is worryingly believable.
What the hell does that mean, soldier?
And your target that day was the old man and his koban?
Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all.
A verifiable phantom thief you are.
Phantom?
Don't say that word in front of me again.
That's right. I'm
Okay,
Joker
no
from the hit game Persona. Which means, of course, it might be his gun! Bang, 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 bang! This is all you loped here, mate. I was all set to leave the stake. I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Wasn't this a murder trial?
Yes, when the professor was shot.
I knew if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. I know too. Oh good, my DoorDash has almost arrived at the store. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could, on the double. I slipped it under the stake. hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date. You had the literal perfect crime, and you just decided, nah, funny steak trick. I too have an air for the
I think
dramatic.
this might
Oh,
be
who's saying
Jezebel.
that? This is ridiculous.
Yep.
It's a big ass witness stand.
Yeah. Long.
It's a witness bar.
Witness bar.
Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time.
Well, Miss Brett,
Oh,
lady.
of course, dear lady. How rude of us. Why'd I hear the meow before Wendy's thing went in? That was weird. It's probably because I'm downloading mods in the background. Probably shouldn't be doing that during a stream. Too bad. I'm doing it anyway, because I have so many goddamn mods to install. Ha ha! I'm in hell. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency? Indeed. The theft of the Coburn was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder.
Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me.
Nonsense, is it?
Well... Oof.
And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork,
She's about to say some out-of-pocket
Yeah.
shit.
it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
I thought she was gonna say, you Japanese people literally use your hands.
You're like animals.
Like, Jesus Christ, girl.
Very well. Now all questions concerning the witness's testimony have been answered. I'll see no further jurisdiction of detaining her. Miss Britton, you're free to leave.
This is the longest
What
tutorial
the fuck
case
was
ever.
that?
Yeah, I think this is the longest one.
Are we just going to ignore the fact we just heard Darth Vader?
No, that was
Yo,
that's Duck's entrance sound.
Yo, dudes, the Empire.
Much like mine is the
killed.
Duke. Maybe you could join it or something.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone.
Don't let this bitch escape!
Oh, let her get away.
Ah, she's
Good
fine.
day.
I really need to put the fucking Tim Allen sound in the soundboard so we can do that every time he makes that face. Ryunosuke, what's the matter with you? This is no time for daydreaming.
Oh, no. It's just... something about Miss Brett. Miss Brett's parting words there got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me.
Have you seen this shit?
Yeah. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up.
If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard.
Sorry?
You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over.
Hold it! Hold it! Wait! Miss Brett!
What is it now?
I'm afraid, just one last time. There's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago.
What are you talking about? What contradiction?
I almost did it.
What new student bullshit is this?
Oh, whoa. Sorry, I was looking at something, and apparently Crystal's having Greg Chun join her in her Ace Attorney stream.
Really?
That's awesome. I wonder who he's gonna voice. Is he gonna voice Edgeworth? Oh boy. That'd be awesome.
I don't know who that is.
Greg Chun, let me see if I can... I'll pull up his, behind the voices, so you can look through it if you'd like. Because I know he's the English voice for, Kaname Date, from AI, and he's also the English voice for, whoever the main protag is in, Squid Games.
Yeah.
Squid Game! Where are these behind the voices? There we go.
Oh.
He's also the main character and he's the American version of Yakami in Judgment and Lost Judgment.
Oh, yeah.
Yakami!
The voice actors. Yeah, he's a pretty big voice actor.
He's kind of a big deal, you know.
He's kind of a big deal. Well, what parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke?
Oh, we saw this.
Anyone else's stream like lagging a bit?
Yeah, I think it's something with Nixon.
Mine is, but I'm also downloading Skyrim mods, so...
I just wanted to make sure it just wasn't me.
No, it's not you.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction.
Wait, Greg Chun.
I'm going to need some evidence, counsel.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Take that! A photographic scene taken immediately after the incident occurred.
What's interesting is the plate of steak that you can see on the victim's table.
A steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed. Yeah, go on.
More accurately, Your Excellency, the steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed.
Okay, I have power of 3 tweaks. Probably need this. Instructions, what the fuck? The food's on my way. Now you're just splitting hairs. I should know. I have so many.
Not true. Doesn't something
All the bitches love me.
does something about this steak strike you as very unnatural?
Natural? The hell do you mean?
It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. I see you noticed it too, Miss Brett. Oh, did I fucking nose switch the plates?
Oh yeah, he probably did.
What an evil goober.
No, what exactly, Counsel?
Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could have even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork.
Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself.
To take a good look at this steak, in particular, the edge where it's been eaten. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there.
There are so many dead people.
It looks like Miss Brett has realized something.
So, if the witness as she claims wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all!
Objection!
But the fuck's your point?
Oh, that's a new sprite. I mean, model.
Hmm.
There
Well,
was
it
a
is
furry Sherlock
basically a
Holmes
sprite. It's just 3D.
2021.
A new pose, probably. New pose. Or new animation.
Oh, whatever you say, dear lady.
As I said, I really must be leaving now.
You're not going anywhere!
Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer.
Of course, of course. This will all be over in the blink of an eye. Is that right, bitch?
Damn!
I've heard enough! You irritating little spectacled samurai relic!
I'll be right back. The food's almost here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something real quick, and I might accidentally leave the Discord call.
Okay.
There. Don't need to see that.
Okay, now I'll be right back. BRB. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Got fishing. Oh, of course, dear lady!
There we go. I had to do something to fix the lag that was going on.
Thank you.
Because that was annoying the shit out of me.
I didn't even know it was on your end.
Kazuma, I have a question. Why is
Oh,
your
they didn't have that little box.
Why is your bandana always flowing in the air? There we-
Eh, it's Coleman Rider shit. You wouldn't understand.
You're right. There we go. It's just woo woo woo. That reminds me, I still need to watch Shin Kamen Rider.
Yes, you do. Oh my god, it is a masterpiece.
And Neo died.
These are incredibly mid mozzarella sticks.
Neo, did the abyss eat you?
Bah.
Look at you, dead.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I was doing something. What's the matter, Miss Brent? Have we ruffled your feathers?
Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implication these teeth marks in the stake have for her.
Ryunosuke, do you know where you're going with this?
No. Yes. Now at last it all come together. It's all coming together! The mysterious teeth marks in the steak that had allegedly been eaten were cutlery.
Cutlery.
Shing, 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 shing.
Snap out of it!
The reason why the blood stain, I saw somehow seemed to have disappeared. And most importantly, the evidence that proves, once and for all, who shot Dr. Wilson that day!
Dun dun dun. Who could have done it?
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the obsolete. These Brooklyn streets. It's on.
No.
All except the
No, Wendy.
as a biv mozzarella stick. All except these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Counsel. Exactly what you're suggesting to tell it. That tells us.
Everything, Your Excellency.
Everything.
Everything. Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in the case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt who shot Dr. Wilson. Shut up!
Conclusive evidence? How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of the phrase. Typical Japanese empty threats.
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus.
Damn.
How can you be so sure?
I'm gonna stab her, Your Honor. I'm gonna stab her. Tell Hangman
Quite simple.
Satoshi to stay at home. I got this.
If you really had such conclusive evidence, you wouldn't have presented it to the court long ago.
We used to kill people with hammers for saying racist shit like that! Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet.
Oh, love. You should kill yourself now. Save, Ouchie over here. Hasn't been. What?
But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist.
Objection! This is absurd! The trial has run several hours already, and you say there's evidence that has yet to be brought forward?
This fucking tutorial has been running for 4 episodes.
There can't be! I don't believe you have it!
Objection! I don't, but there's someone who does have it! Someone in the very courtroom! And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case! Pointing.
Yeah, I'm closing this judge's entire bloodline for this one. Good lord, I ain't heard bullshit like that since the last time I was in Pride. Very well, I'm feeling this will be the last request of the defense this trial.
Hosanaga.
Who's got the conclusive evidence?
Hosanaga, it's your time. It's your time. It's your time. The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hosanaga.
What? I have it.
Yes. Yes.
You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? That's ridiculous.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on the stake with the teeth marks.
Yeah?
Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I enjoy chopping my way through a good steak, J. Jonah Jameson. Spider-Man. And as well as admitting to stealing...
That was terrible, you're fired!
Kokuda-san's coin. He told her that he slipped it under the steak.
Turn in your press badge and your camera.
Can you pay me in advance?
You. Huh?
Can you pay me in advance?
Have y'all heard my testimony? I'm fucking broke! I can barely pay my own kid! Think I'm
Damn.
paying you? Are you serious? You watch it, cadet. I am a superior officer.
Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the stake that you put the coin under, in fact, your own stake?
Uh-oh. That is the telltale sign of something breaking. Last ran after this. So try that first. Attention! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier of the Imperial Nippon Army, but still. I am not brave enough to ask a foreign gentle lady if she would mind me manhandling her meal to hide something under it.
In other words, the stake that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nosa's meal.
Objection!
But That makes no sense. That plate was taken from the victim's table.
Objection.
This is the most softest objection I ever heard. Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have an opportunity to steal the coin. That napkin reminds me of the fucking tribute that Fiona gives to Shrek, but pink. Thanks. Wipes his whole fucking face.
Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire.
Well then, I explain this paradox. Found it! Sorry. Found the mod that was breaking my game. Exactly! Surely you ain't gonna suggest... Let's try this. That the sergeant switched the 2 stakes over. You did switch the blades? Okay.
Okay, Sergeant. Okay, let's beat you with hammers. Okay.
You will do no such thing. Why are you breaking? Maybe download this version. It's the older version. Well, after it happened, the when I saw the civilian had been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted my stake and hid the coin underneath it. But when the waiter announced he was an undercover policeman, I thought I'd had it. If he decided to investigate my slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my margin orders. By the way, I'm still bleeding from my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
This is what you get.
For petty theft?
For petty theft, and for trying to frame me.
Pulls out Tonto from foot.
Wait, what are you doing with
Throws
that?
Throws at Ryunosuke.
Ah!
So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance. With military precision and timing, I switched my steak with the one on the foreign lady's table.
I like how we never see her actual eyes yet. They censored her eyes. They're too British. They're too blue.
What? You can't have! I never saw you do such a thing!
It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning. And that fixed it. I'm a goddamn genius. I'm not a genius. I'm a dumbass idiot.
Same,
I can
bro.
fix my goddamn
Yeah.
Skyrim. So nah.
So me.
It was do or die, I tell ya. So yes, I did what had to be done. However, fear not, Prosecutor San. What now? Download this, because I think I did download this. Better download this now. I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform, that is all I did, sir! Oh, you did? That's plenty, Sergeant!
So, if Sergeant knows I switched the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak, and the player was on back to his own table.
Yeah, that follows.
Inspector Hosanaga! Inspector Ho.
Oh, when the antique guy, got startled by something and threw a Tonto that landed in his foot.
Mm-hmm. And he, like, keeled over. Yes.
Earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you had only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. That to preserve evidence, you had taken both. Oh.
That's correct.
Then please, present it to the court now.
You should present your evidence now.
It's the best pursuit theme. The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot!
What can that possibly tell us now? I mean, a cold slab of tough meat? It can't have the slightest bearing on the case.
Hold on one moment. Turn it up a little bit.
Objection!
Yeah, that's a little better. What? Well, that timing. Oh, there we go. No, you're not wriggling your way out of it this time, lady. Oh, I beg your pardon? Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why this steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you. No? You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me.
Reason the defense asked to see that plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing.
Tuh! Thinks he remembers.
I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett. On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there is a clear spattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest.
I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. Now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Brett.
Not stone path and elsewhere. Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you'll show the evidence to the court. Present the beefsteak and plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident. And either stop dying of the plague or keel over from it.
And Neo died.
Lord.
I got a fucking onion ring mutant here. Oh my god. This thing looks like a chicken nugget.
Sorry for keeping you. Ah,
There it is.
here is the other steak on his plate. Please, feel free to examine it.
The blood stain. This is how you cut your meat as an English person. It's clearly visible. Look.
Yes!
Now that makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows that at the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me.
In other words, it's impossible for Naruharu-san to have shot the victim.
Oh!
Oh yeah, I like to point out that this case has 3 breakdowns.
Whoa.
It's the first fucking trial!
So was the sergeants the first?
Yeah.
Whoa. Then what the heck are the other two? Well, I know Brett's gonna get one, but who the fuck else?
Yo,
It-
Oh,
It
it's gonna be
can't be.
Ouchie, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh god, I need to post this picture of this mutant onion ring before any breakdowns happen. Oh god.
I think we're good.
In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front. What the hell?
It's in muted.
I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is.
What the fuck? Yeah, that does look like a chicken nugget.
That's right! Miss Giselle Brett!
Oh boy, I gotta get ready.
It's you! Breakdown time. I'm glad.
Here we
Oh
go.
my god! I'm glad they kept the angles for breakdown moments.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cinematic.
Oh,
The
Outdone
Swan.
by a Japanese? Me? By a
Oh.
Japanese schoolboy? No, no, no!
The race is over, Swan.
Oh shit!
That Swan's pissed!
It's pissed! Oh. There's a chicken there.
Run
I held that
free!
What the-
time. Oh, and there she goes.
Oh, I guess she died.
Amen?
Oh, I just got a headache. Oh my god, the chickies!
They adopted chick.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
That
Oh
was,
my god.
that was so fucking funny.
I love that. That's so cute. Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure.
You fucking flew!
Oh, my head hurts from holding that note.
Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman. Forgive me.
Welcome to my world.
I hope that all caught on.
Yeah, it did.
Thank God. Unlike the time it did with Alita. Where it didn't catch that at all.
Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell was that? Miss Brett, what the fuck?
Looks like we'll be the parents to a bunch of chicks.
Yay.
I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth this time.
Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life, using curare. As you surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning.
So you planned to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison would be found in his water. Because curare is unheard of here in Japan.
Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take one tiny sip of his water, and it would be all over. I would place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone, and leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table.
Was it Naruhodo?
Yeah, it was probably him.
That would
Yep.
be me, I suppose.
Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point. So I concocted a
mean, you
plan
could've
on the
simply
spur of
not
the
done it.
moment.
Planned to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man?
Why did she kill him, though? That's what we still don't know.
Yeah.
I happened to know
I
that
did it for the
professor
funny.
always carried a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. I had the bottle of curare in my handbag, and my own pistol concealed under my skirt.
It's probably one of those tiny pea shooter pistols.
Under your skirt?
So I was right. There were two guns.
Yes.
Under you skirt? What?
Under you skirt.
Under the floorboards?
Under the floor? Under you skirt?
And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave.
This is why we need more editors in the world. The miracle never happened.
The miracle never happened. That's why I know the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. Place where you were sure that I would notice it.
And everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun, as I'd intended. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up,
That's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though at that point he was already dead.
naturally, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared.
Obviously, I assumed Naruhodo-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside.
That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor and his chair around.
Because, of course, you needed to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he picked up the gun.
So there you have it. That is the entirety of my misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor? You murder a fucker.
Your Excellency,
Eh?
I wonder. Might I speak with you in private later?
What?
I don't accept sexual favors. I'll call on ya. Fuck it.
Thank you. Good
I
day
do
then,
accept
everyone.
bribes, though.
I hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san.
Fuck you. You evil bitch.
Who's racist?
You evil racist
You're
bitch.
going to hell, and not the fun
He's
hell.
gone.
It would seem this trial is finished its finally run its course. I presume the prosecution's in agreement. This Gabi Takasuchi Ouchi does not lose. Not like this. Not like this rookie student.
You better start getting used to tough opposition.
Ah! Ryunosuke Naruhodo!
What? Yes?
This insult to the Achi family name will never be forgiven!
Literally pulling a deal. You've become conceited with age, Council. But the old have to stand aside and make way for the new.
Don't you start quoting Shiroyama at me!
It is the way of the world. May you never forget that. Woo! A thousand millennia may pass, and still The Alchi clan will never measure up to the Naruhodo clan.
Phoenix, right? Eh?
Eh?
Why do I feel like my entire bloodline just got cursed?
It did.
Everyone in this courtroom's bloodlines have been cursed.
Yeah.
The Payne family, the Judge's family.
The Wright family.
It's a three-way curse streak.
This is a key. This is an anchor point in time.
Yeah.
This trial in the Supreme Court of the fuck ever this is, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. I just want to point out that I just did that scream real fucking casually.
Yeah.
Like, I did not put any effort into that. That is... I don't know how I did that so casually. I just was like, ah!
Yep.
It's like, fuck that come out of it from me? There's some demons I don't know about in there? Uh-oh. The sport being summoned as the accused, you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, present an excellent case.
I thank you, Your Excellency.
You know, it's really not advised that you go representing yourself in court, though.
Okay.
Use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern methodology. Back in my day, we just sort of pointed everything. Back in this guy's old time, they just sort of pointed fingers at each other until someone got stabbed.
Damn.
After all, it's been a few short decades since the country opened its doors to the wider world. Open the country. Stop having it be closed. But the Western ideals of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigations and new procedures of justice. A new future of law awaits. But what will it look like? Can't even begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue. Kazuma Asogi.
Yes.
After this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can. Absorb everything of the water world that you are able to. Learn how to pronounce bottled water. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you.
I understand, Your Excellency.
What was that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden?
Well, never mind.
One minute. As for you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo,
Oh, yes?
you are since, oh shit, how do I put it? Unusual potential. I'll very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onward.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I hope my bloodline doesn't do anything stupid.
It will. It's time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby find the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo,
Not
not guilty.
Yay!
Oh, cherry
What the
blossoms!
Cherry blossoms!
That's why it smelled like lawn trimmings in here.
That.
Anyone know how to get me out of this body? This court's now adjourned.
I wonder how the British one's gonna look like.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe what happened. I made it! I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial!
Yonosuke! You finally pulled it off. Congratulations.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma.
No, it was a pleasure to watch you at work.
Get a Romeo too.
So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget.
I think this might be,
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
think
All
this
your hard work is
was-
certainly paid off.
Oh.
Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence. Naruhodo-san's innocence.
Ah, our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know.
Oh, no, I didn't do anything.
Thank you so much! If we hadn't had that research report on Miss Brandt, I don't know how things would have turned out.
Your kind words should really be for my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate.
Your father? Ah, yes, of course.
Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, judicial assistant to the defense.
This courtroom smells like tits.
Speaking of
I hate the
Mikotoba-
smell of tits.
Ah, fix it. Ah, fuck, I'll take over. Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. Naruto, you did an excellent job. Thank you, Professor. Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you after all. Your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend. Good friend? Oh yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yumi University, wasn't it? Yes, that's right.
Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain.
Oh fuck, no!
Presumably, that's when you met Dr. Wilson?
Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Oh, you worked together?
I've never heard you mention that before.
Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn, Asogi. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world. In science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot.
I will. I'll learn all that I can.
My boy.
I swear on this, the spirits of the Asogi clan!
You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you?
Oh, you bet I am.
No.
Of course I am. The Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. And cuts down anything that's in my way.
Kazuma versus Francisco, be like. No, Kazuma versus Black Quill.
Yeah, two samurai.
Yes, I've definitely seen how sharp it already with my own eyes. I'm pretty sure you cursed out Guy's bloodline.
That reminds me. What's happened to the woman? To Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder.
Ah, yes, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but...
She got away.
What do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all. She will be leaving Japan in the very near future.
Damn it!
For Shanghai. What? Shanghai?
Bitch!
Giselle Bread will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. What? But why not? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction?
Who's this?
Oh, hey, Hosonaga.
Oh, hey!
Inspector Hosonaga?
It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. I must congratulate-
But what's all this about consular jurisdiction?
We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan.
Oh my god! That... What? We can't try her? But then, who? Who's going to bring her to justice?
The British consular court will hear her case, somewhere far away where our voices can't be heard.
Why a consular court?
Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we've signed the friendship treaty.
Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right.
Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments, they can't invoke a consular court just like that!
Oh, can't they?
Yes, she's a student. That doesn't justify our government's making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on.
I hope in the next Ace Attorney game they have, like, this type of thing, like 2 people in front of you talking.
Yeah. More people. I mean, they kind of did that a little bit with Dual Destinies. I don't know if they do that again in Spirit of Justice.
No, they don't.
But yeah, this improves upon it, yeah.
So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan. I'm afraid that's for the young student. Today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her. I don't believe it. Honestly, this is the worst possible outcome.
The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett.
Oh god, the people in red.
They're obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously.
But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. This is a time of great turmoil. This new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. One day, I have no doubt, that women will receive the judgment she deserves.
Yes, change is coming. And we're the ones driving it.
Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink. Sake. But Professor,
Hell yeah.
I hate sake.
Yeah, suck it,
You're
bro.
right. This is no time for gloomy faces.
Have some sake. Have some more sake. Have some
We
more
could be
sake.
celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun.
Wink.
In that case, might I suggest La Carnival? As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink.
Better not be poison. Ha ha ha. You're Detective Hosonaga-san, aren't you?
Not anymore!
Did he get fired?
Let's not worry about details for now. Yep, he probably got fired. To La Carnival! Will you accompany us, Professor? I fucked up the word so bad.
Of course, La Carnival's food is second to none. Hold up. I gotta... 24.
Hmm.
16.
Oh, she's only 16.
And Skipper died.
I shall go attend to the paperwork for Naruhodo-san's release.
Oh, yes! Thank you! This ended the trial music, though. So Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson.
It's probably gonna come up in the future.
Kazuma?
Yes, Ryanosuke?
I just wanted to say thanks again. That's all. You really saved my skin today.
I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work.
Your skills made the difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh? God, his theme is
To be
so
honest,
good.
Something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me.
What? Come on, be serious. Why would I want to be a lawyer?
If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. Do you have a natural talent for it? For being a defense lawyer, I mean.
What is this, like a fucking trained talent or something? What the? Oh no, not me. All that tense verbal combat. I never want to go through that ever again. Sorry. I did what you told me to do. That's all. Because I knew I could trust you.
That's the point.
Sorry? What do you mean, that's the point?
Listen, Ryanosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win?
Gun.
A gun.
That's what the point of the mask is. I just realized I was muted.
Knowledge of the law?
No. The ability to believe.
To believe? To believe what?
A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them all at all times.
Okay, Miafe. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it?
I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Unless you're Matt.
Who's
Sometimes
Matt?
in the courtroom you can... Don't worry about it. Sometimes in the courtroom you can really be backed into a corner.
Oh, I know him, Matt. He ain't been born yet.
For being able to...
His soul's
remain
already down here in
faithful
hell.
to
I don't know how it
the truth,
happened.
And even then... Well, that's not something that anyone
I
can
hear you
do.
breaking. I hear you breaking.
It takes a special kind of person.
Believing in your client.
Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stopped believing in me.
Well,
You've faced seemingly hopeless situations time and again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it. Through your own efforts. And because you never stopped believing in me.
Thanks, Kazuma.
There's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryunosuke.
Will you marry me?
Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me.
It sounds serious. What it?
Ah, you're still here, are you?
Oh, Inspector Hosonaga.
I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go! Thank you. We'll be right there. Let's pick up this conversation again later. We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory.
And your study tour to Great Britain. Don't forget.
Ah, yes. That too.
Is that snow outside or that's a tree?
I don't know. It's hard to tell if that's sky or snow.
So my very first trial came to an end.
Oh, it took us 5 years.
Kazuma, Professor Mikotoba, Sasuta-san, who acted as my assistant, Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still.
Fuck you!
It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. Damn, what the fuck, Naruto?
Damn!
But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life.
Let's run away together.
Achievement. Episode 2. Oh, I see who that is.
Hey, it's the guy!
The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band.
Speckled Band.
Hold on. I gotta give your characters real quick.
If this turns out to be fucking Justice's Apollo's fucking armlet.
Oh my god.
I'm cursing bloodlines again!
If I see a guy
I'll
with
do
horns-
Okay.
All you motherfuckers! They gave me a hammer with this body. There's like a lot of things back here. Is this a knife?
Here you go, Math. That's all the characters, actually. Never mind. There's a lot of returning characters.
Oh my god. Holy shit, These are two very different people.
Boat.
Was that one trial called The Hounds of Baskerville?
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised
Oh my god,
dark
the part
lantern shutter,
is called
and the
Wilson
room
instead of Watson.
slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering.
Capcom, you know these are fictional characters, right?
The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band.
The speckled
I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson.
Fictional characters that are in the
front
public
of us was
domain
an enormous
and have
figure,
been for
its fangs
centuries.
bared as it threatened to strike.
Danger Noodle!
It truly was the most terrible speckled
truly is a
band
danger
I had
noodle.
ever seen.
Oh, I see. Band like a bracelet. But it's a snake.
January, my birth month.
Are you okay?
There he is.
So then,
There
There he is. He's big.
and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a
Locked room
Oh,
mystery.
In his final moments, the victim.
Oh no, I don't.
Oh no.
This is taking rough as fuck!
Certainly, this upset bottle.
Ink. If I'm an upset bottle.
11037.
Oh no.
So, the victim was a Russian man then.
Hold up.
And the letters
Now I
were
need to know.
formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
Odin Notri Sin.
What are you doing, dude?
What the?
What the
God,
fuck?
I fucking love this guy
This
so
was
much.
just prior to the incident.
Oh, it's like
Victim himself.
early luminol.
Well,
What?
have we here?
Eh?
Ah.
Oh. The dude's just hanging out in there.
That sunburn.
do you think you're doing here? Da! No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
Look at his
That won't.
ribbon. It's shaped like a
see,
fish.
In less than 5
Oh god, they're all
seconds
Russian.
now, I will reveal the killer to you.
This is
He's
a,
got
I think this is a Russian boat.
One of the worst.
This is murder.
One of the worst sunburns I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, I just sort of naturally assumed that he was American because the sailor outfit. It's very like
You don't
50s
know
Navy.
what is in there.
I see you, Hosonaga.
Yeah, wait, that is
Who
Osanaga.
are you, and where have you come from? I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world.
Oh, I really hope a running joke is that he just has a bunch of different jobs.
You must have heard of me.
He's not actually undercover, he's just really desperate for money.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Hodo Naga! Not a Hodo, what are you doing behind this wall?
My head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. What? Huh? Wait. I can't move! What the fuck? Ah! What the? Why am I in handcuffs? So you wake up now,
Oh, so you're finally awake.
Ah, so you're finally awake.
This guy did not appear on the list, so who wants to take over for this guy? No.
Ah, fuck, I'm voicing the other one, so...
Nobody wanted to play sailor. This poor guy.
We have to drag you
We
out
have
of
to
the
drag you out of the wardrobe.
We have to drag you out of the
Oh, yeah,
Okay, Skipper's got it then.
Alright, Skipper, go ahead.
I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are true cold-blooded man.
You found me then.
We found you. And now you pay, criminal! Now you pay!
It smells okay, that's how you know they're Russian.
Wardrobe.
Sorry.
Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, You want to find out how cold...
No, I'll tell you everything! There's the one thing I'd like to know from you.
There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
Isn't that...
Oh, is it Kazuma?
Oh, it's supposed
That's not
Never
Kazuma.
mind.
Why did you do it? Why did you take his life?
Bruh.
Damn! Again?
Bruh.
Is he accused again?
Bruh.
Miss
Jesus
Sasuke?
Christ. Or is he dreaming? Maybe he's dreaming.
Wait, what did I just say?
Ryunosuke is getting the Maya treatment.
Take his life?
Yeah, he is. So quickly too. He's gonna beat her score.
Where is he?
5 counts of murder.
Where's Kazuma?
I think Kazuma's dead.
Bro, he better not be, I swear to God.
You pretend you do not know. You are a wolf in the sheep's belt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses.
What?
Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago.
This has to be a dream.
Here, in this very cabin, that was bolted shut from the inside.
His body?
Please. Please. Do not try to tell us you are doing this terrible thing in your sleep.
Kazuma's dead?
No!
Womp womp.
My bandana, man.
But he can't be. And these handcuffs? Surely you don't think I
have to know. Why did you take the Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please!
No. No!
Wake up. Wake up, please.
Kazuma. It was just two
Also,
short
no,
weeks ago.
no, it can't be a dream sequence. Because we have to have the mentor die.
No, not my bandana, man.
Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble?
Look at you, dead.
Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study?
It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor? I thought I was going to die!
Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look.
Hey! Honestly, I thought I broken every bone in my body. Nah, you're fucking right. You don't die easily.
Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you.
I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway.
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
From our faithful judicial assistant Miko Toba, you mean?
From your close friend. More to the point, surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away.
No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose so.
Anyway, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but You better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze.
Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for sure.
Stop worrying.
I'm worrying.
I tell you what, why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper?
What?
Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside.
I don't know. We only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together!
I mean, you are. Well, not anymore, but you were.
We have to leave you in next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer!
No! I'm not a murderer!
Ah! You said before! You said you would me everything about your crime!
No, that's not right! I mean, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but... Murdering my best friend?
No one else could have done it. Admit the truth! Admit.
Sasatoto-san. Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Very well. There is something I would like to ask of you, too.
Those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I could do is try to find out what really happened. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs? They think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer?
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside.
What do you mean?
There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls.
What?
Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation?
This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly?
Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances?
Please, Sasatoto-san, you have to tell me!
The cause of death is still undetermined.
They don't know how he died.
The ship's doctor is examining the body. Of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call.
So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then.
That's true, yes.
Can anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it! Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma?
Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone.
Please.
Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all.
Well, yes, I was, but...
He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning, he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't.
Does that mean he was already dead when Sasato's son arrived at his cabin door, I wonder?
I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and we managed to get inside. There was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor. Gardero.
And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
It is all very hard to believe for me too, trust me.
Now I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything.
Why are you even aboard on the ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing?
No, no, no! That would have been impossible, obviously!
Yes, of course.
Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together.
He actually asked you? But why?
You'll never understand. I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
I don't understand.
Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme length to smuggle me to England with you?
It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial.
Here you go, Nia.
But... Oh, okay. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself.
Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that.
Kazuma cursed Ryunosuke's bloodline to become lawyers. I never really thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself.
Is it? You kind of forcing me on this, man.
I'll be back.
Okay.
London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Well, no, definitely not.
But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then
we could be together. Then what?
nothing. Forget it.
God, they're so gay.
Kazuma-sama is... He was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change his Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
Yes, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I ever seen it before. He was probably planning on killing someone in England. Sasoto-san. I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on this ship, I mean.
If I know Kazuma-sama, I know Kazuma-sama. I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association.
That's exactly right, yes. Word perfect, in fact.
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin?
We fucked all night. Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that road trip over there, just like I always did.
I have returned.
After that, I...
Fell asleep?
Honk. Well, yes.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed.
Something tells me that this is just one big test.
Yes. This is one test. I know.
faked my death, so you could be a better lawyer.
You would... Naruto would have fucking punched him. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do, but it's the truth. If it was a test, why the fuck would they invite Sherlock Holmes here?
I don't know, he's just doing his thing.
I'm doing my thing, leave me alone.
It's Sherlock Holmes to me, Skipper. If only I woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't have been in this predicament. For some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Oh no, I'm getting amnesia. Who are you?
Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo.
Really?
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it.
Sasato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it.
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this.
Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen?
Because they're a mentor in the Phoenix Wright game.
I can't take this.
Don't try to go anywhere! You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it! And now, I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No!
Yes!
I can't allow that to happen!
Well, what do you propose to do then?
I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life, and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Excuse me. Ah! What? Did she throw him?
That was a Susato takedown.
Susato what?
And it looks like he's hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
What martial arts form is that?
I'm going to need you to prove it.
Sorry. Prove it?
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
But how am I supposed to?
Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago?
Do I even have evidence of that?
You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence.
You are fucked.
I have to get Sasato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of that awful crime. Look at my bed.
Yes!
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors?
Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly.
I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. I'm still hanging upside down.
Yes, of course!
Die 1,000 deaths.
Yes, of course! The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
But if I were truly the culprit, I could have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own.
Yes, that's quite true.
In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma.
Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor,
I'm pretty sure I'm on the roof.
I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you.
Thank you, Sasuto-tan.
Ryunosuke looks like the mangle right now.
Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up?
Or down.
Or sideways? Or whatever I am?
Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least.
Thank you! So you finally believe me?
No.
But
No, I was joking. I was
I'm
joking.
sorry. No,
what? Huh?
I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position.
Do I look like Vecna? What does he think I am? A magician?
There's too many magicians in these games.
For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. I'll do the same.
Alright, let's get to work, Sasu-Sultan.
Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. I have my
Oh.
I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example.
Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start in investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death!
No, you won't.
Converse. Oh wait, no, never mind. Don't talk to
Can we
her.
pause here because it's almost midnight?